Good morning, kids. It is amazing to be here with you today, and I am coming to you from Hume Lake at Wagon Train Camp. And look at the beauty of God's creation. I love it. God is so amazing, and the things that He does for us, we are just experiencing it all up here. But today is actually Father's Day. We happen to be here with a bunch of dads and a bunch of kids. So I thought, what a better thing to do than to talk to some of the kids and find out, what do you actually think about your dad? In 1 or 2 words, I asked the kids, describe your dad to me.
I think my dad is the greatest. Why? Because he's the funniest, as well as the greatest.
He's funny and very understanding.
Funny and nice.
I think that he gives a lot of discipline, but he's still very fun.
Fun, funny, and nice.
I would describe my dad as funny, nice, and awesome.
He loves me, and he is awesome.
Responsible, funny, and loving.
Go for it.
My dad is very kind and great at technology, and very warm and loving. Loving, funny, he buys me a lot of stuff. Sam would say he's strict. I just love him. He's nice and he is tall.
Bald and funny.
Loving and funny because he always comes home with a smile on his face, and he always makes me laugh even when I'm sad.
The most awesome dad ever.
Hardworking.
The best dad ever and very kind. My dad is loving and he likes to play games with me. We just have a lot of fun things to do together. He has work at nights, but he still loves me even though he doesn't get to see me that much. As loving, caring, and understanding, and funny.
Yeah.
Hardworking and tired.
Doing a bunch of stuff.
So you've heard from the kids. You've heard the things that they've said about their dad. Well, how about we go to the dads and see what they think their kids are going to say about them?
Super uncoordinated, and I fall down all the time.
Funny. Like, I would ask them, where do snowmen put their money? In a snowbank.
As a sleepy giant, because one of my favorite games is to just lay on top of them and pretend I'm dead and make them squirm out.
Eric, how would your girls describe you as their dad?
Probably big hair.
Hey, Jason,
Yeah.
what would your kids, how would they describe you?
Oh, gassy, for sure. Maybe funny, but gassy, for sure.
Okay, kids, so you just told me about how funny your fathers are, and that sure showed me that they are very funny. In fact, there's a lot of humor, and God, He loves when we laugh, and He loves when we have a good time. And I am really glad that you're able to have a good time with your dad. But sometimes things are a little wobbly and really shaky, and everything isn't perfect. In fact, sometimes, like the kids said, dads are strict or they're disciplining. Well, that is exactly what God does. See, God is the Father in heaven who loves you and wants more for you. He says, I will always be there for you. You can always count on me. You know, I know that there's some times you can't count on your dads or your moms. Sometimes they will fail you because you know what? They're not perfect. God didn't create us to be perfect. He's the only one that is. God the Father in heaven will always be there for you, no matter what, no matter if it feels shaky out there, or if you're laughing, or if you're crying because you got in trouble. Whatever the case is, see, God loves you more than your dads do. So kids, I asked your dads, how would they want you to describe them? What do they want to be known by?
I would hope that they would be able to say that I was approachable, that they could come and talk to me about whatever was bothering them.
As a role model, as to what a husband should be, as to what a father should be, and as to what a follower of Christ should be.
I want them to think of me as a good leader, a good teacher for them, and leading them in the ways of Christ, and teaching them so that when they get older, they know the right way to take.
That they see Christ in me, and I'm an awesome cook, but definitely that they see Christ in me and they want to grow up and be like a godly father or a woman as well.
I want my kids to see me as a good father, as the leader of the household that's fair and honest, and someone they can look up to and come to whenever they have an issue or a challenge, any time of their life, no matter how old they are, no matter where they are in their life. And that they see me as that loving father, the same as our father.
So kids, these dads are a great example of a lot of your fathers. I know not every one of your fathers feels the same way that these guys do, but these guys just pointed out some really great things that, you know, they want to be leaders for you. They want you to be able to come to them. They want to be Christ-like to you. They know they're not God, but they want to do all they can to grow you in their relationship with God. So I just want to say, kids, it's pretty special that you have a day that we can celebrate Dad. So I know you have one last thing that you want to say to your fathers. So, Happy Father's Day!